What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Western Wild Survival here on Farming Simulator 22. As you can see, it is snowing. So, last episode we got our two fields up and going. We got canola on one, and we got grass on the other. Excuse me. We're not going to worry too much about the grass right now. Maybe we'll see where this episode takes us. The canola, we are going to harvest that this episode, so I'll have to advance time. As I was advancing time, I was watching our greenhouses over here, making sure they are all producing and they have water and everything. And check this out, these pop up during the winter months, which is really cool. So, as you can see, we have all of our pallets here. So we got 3, 6, 8, and then 16, 24. Yeah, math in my head there. 24 pallets to go to the train yard, which is what we're going to go ahead and take care of first, and then we'll sell those. And actually, we need to take a look here in the store. If we go to auger wagons, I need to actually test on another save real quick which one of these augers, because these things are expensive, very expensive. We'd have to go pick up like 2 or 3 gold nuggets to get any of these. This one right here is fairly cheap. We got this one here. These are all mods. Another one there. This one's fairly cheap. This is a seed runner, though. This is a seed runner, and this goes to the TLX, which is expensive. So out of this one, and this one, I'll have to test on a separate save real quick to see which one of these pipes will actually reach up to the top, or if any of them will. These are fairly small, so I don't think they will. We'll have to see which one of those will reach up to the top of the train to sell our canola at the train yard. So let's get the lettuce sold here, and then I'll go test that out on another save real quick. So let's go ahead and get this thing fired up. We're gonna have to get some fuel. So I'm wondering if maybe we should go up to the store real quick and get some fuel and then load up. Yeah, let me go ahead and run up to the store real quick, get some fuel, and I will bring you guys back in here in just a second. Alright, got the tractor all fueled up. We're back here at the farm, and I got everything down here at the greenhouses. And we're going to go ahead and start loading these up. Now I want to try something here with these pallets. Don't know how well this is gonna turn out, but we're gonna give it a shot. Let's see if I can make this happen. So if I grab one, the forks are coming through the other side, so I wonder. See, there's another one that just popped up right there. So we're definitely producing a lot of lettuce. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, we're good. We're alright. So if let me zoom in here and get a better, yeah, see this pallet's all messed up now. Get that off of there and reset. Get these forks up. Alright, so there's one. Yeah. Now, I don't know how well this is going to come off of the forks, but we're going to give it a shot and see what happens. Get it lined up here. what's going on here? Well, I don't know if that really... That was the first time I ever tried that, so I don't know if that really even saved any time at all, to be honest. We can get 3, so we'll have to scoot those over. But, yeah. I'm going to get these loaded up here, and then I will bring you guys back in when we're on our way down to sell all of these pallets. Alright, we were able to get all of these loaded up. 3 high is probably not a great idea. It might be kind of top heavy, but we will see. Just gonna have to take these turns a little slow. It says we have 13,000 liters of lettuce, so we'll see. I don't know if it's counting that top layer as part of it, or if just the bottom 2 layers are what the quote-unquote capacity is of this trailer. I don't know, but we will see when we get down there. Just gotta take these turns very slow. Grass field's coming in nice. It is still snowing. And we'll see if we get some snow piled up anywhere. So the last winter, you guys didn't see that. I didn't record that part, but I don't remember if I seen any snow piled up anywhere or not. So I don't know. I don't know if that's on this map or what the deal is. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it's going. How's everybody doing out there, by the way? I'm doing fantastic. That is the same day as I'm recording, as I recorded the first episode this week. So episode 9, I believe. Yes. So this is episode 10. So episode 9 I recorded as well just before this. And we're still getting a lot of rain and stuff here from the tropical storm or whatever, tropical depression and all that. But yeah, just rain, a little bit of wind, no big deal. So power's still holding on, so we're good. But yeah, I'll get down here to the store, or to the train yard, and we'll start selling this stuff. I'll bring you guys back in just a second. Alright, we're coming up to the train yard here. And this might take a little bit to get unloaded. Once I got the hang of the, doing the 2 pallets at a time, it wasn't too bad. So hopefully it won't be too bad here. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get this stuff sold here. Let's go ahead and park the trailer right there. And we'll start off with this one, since it's on our pallet forks already. Go ahead and get that sold. So this should give us about 1,200 bucks. Oh, 1,450. Okay, so we're getting a little bit more than what we got last time there. 1,450 and the $20 environmental score. So that's what we're looking at per pallet here. And I'll go ahead and get the rest of these unloaded so I don't have to bore you guys with this part. It can be a little bit of a pain. So oh shoot, I forgot to take those straps off, so let me get hooked up to it. But yeah, I'll get all these unloaded and sold, and then I'll bring you guys back in just a second. Alright, we got those sold, and we are up to $40,627. So that is awesome. At this point, I think what I'm going to do real quick is jump out and go into a separate save and test out which one of those augers will reach the top of that train so we could sell our grain. So let me do that real quick, and I'll bring you guys here in just a second. Alright, so we're back, and I did some testing on a separate save, and turns out none of the augers that we can afford, none of the auger wagons that we can afford will reach the top of that train enough to sell it, sell our stuff. So what I'm going to attempt to do is I'm going to buy one of those it's under belt systems and the pipes, the auger pipes, load, top load pipes. There's one that actually it comes on this save originally as one of your starting pieces of equipment. So I'm gonna grab that and I'm gonna attempt to load it onto this trailer. Now I know you can drive it, but it's very slow and it would take forever to get down to the train yard with it. So I'm gonna attempt to load it onto this trailer and transport it down there. And we'll have to go that route with it. It does work. I tested it out completely over on the save, so we could definitely sell our crops that way. Yeah, I'll keep you guys in here for a minute so you can get the enjoyment of watching me try to load this on real quick. And if it turns out to be too much of a pain in the butt, then I'll cut and try to get it loaded. And if not, then I'll just have to make the drive with it all the way down to the train yard. So, with that being said, let's get this turned around. Maybe right here for now. Let's see where this is going to spawn in. So if we come down to belt systems and we go over to this guy right here, the Meridian TL1239, it's $14,000. So we will go ahead and buy that. And it's here at the shop. So I think what I'm going to attempt to do is pull the trailer right up next to it. See if I can get these forks underneath there to get it up on the trailer. This could be a disaster. So we will see. We want this to be as straight as possible and pretty much centered as much as we can get it. So if we go right about there, maybe back it up just a little bit. Right about there should be ideal. So we'll go ahead and drop that. We'll leave the weight on. And we're going to try to get these forks underneath it and get it up onto that trailer. I don't know how well that's going to work with the front wall being low. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be so bad. Alright, so let's zoom in so we can kind of see where our forks are going here. Right about there should be good. Try to get it right up underneath it. Right there. Maybe. Yeah, it's not going to work with that wall. Well, there goes that idea. So we'll back up here. And I wonder, can I get it up high enough to transport it on the forks? Or should I just make the drive down there with it? Let me fiddle with this for a little bit, and I'll bring you back in. Alright, well, I managed to get it on there. I just turned it around. So, let's see if the straps will hold it on. It's kind of hanging off the other side there. But we should be okay. Ideally, right? Okay, let's see if the straps are going to hold this thing on. Just got to be careful with poles and trees and all that stuff. And it looks like it's holding it on there. So that is awesome. I will get this down to the train yard and bring you guys back in here in just a second. Alright, we made it down to the train yard, and I just realized I forgot to take the straps off, so let's back up and fix that real quick. There we go. Go ahead and drop that, and get switched to our tractor there. Alright, so let's try to get this thing unloaded here, see if it comes off. This may end up turning out bad. I don't know. We will see. Well, that wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad at all. Alright, so the train's going by, actually. There it goes. So let's hop into this thing, get it fired up, and I think, yeah, there we go. We gotta take it all the way up, pretty much, which, I mean, you don't have to take it all the way up, but that's where I put it in the test, was all the way up, so we'll just go all the way up with it. And we want to get this thing kind of angled a little bit, about like that. Should put it in there. Right about there. So in order for this to work, you have to have it running. So there's no fuel on it, but there is a tool meter. So I think we're gonna leave it off and turn it on whenever we need it. So there we go. So something weird happened, actually. You might notice a difference. The ground, like the frost, is gone. So I backed out of the game. I saved and I backed out real quick to check something. And when I came back in, it was still snowing, but the ground was not frosted anymore, which was weird. So I don't know what the deal is with that. So we're gonna go ahead and get back up to the farm, and I will fast forward time until it's ready, till our field is ready to be harvested, and we will bring that down to sell it, and go from there with the episode. I don't know where we're gonna go after that quite yet, but we'll decide after we get all this done and start harvesting the field. So I'll get up to the farm and bring you guys back in. Alright, we are in July and our crop is ready to harvest. So we probably have another round of lettuce to sell as well. Yes. So there's probably some actually in the storage as well. So we'll deal with that. I'll probably just sell that off camera, so we don't have to worry about watching that again. So what we are gonna do is go ahead and hop in our harvester here. Nope, not our tractor. Let's hop in the harvester and get this thing fired up and get out here and start harvesting our field. So this harvester's been pretty nice. It worked well for that small field, so let's see how it works for this big one. Might take, actually, it definitely will take a lot longer than the last one, but yeah, we will. Let's see, do I need to unfold this one? I don't think so. Let's switch over to this. Okay, no, I do not need to unfold this harvester. So we need to go ahead and turn on harvester, and that lowers it. So we are good to go. We're going to go ahead and start harvesting this field. So yeah, hopefully you guys have been enjoying the videos here lately. So I've been thinking about doing something, and I'm not sure if I want to just yet. Maybe later. But I actually have more extra time than I thought I would with upping the production value with some of the other videos on here, on the farm sim stuff. So I'm definitely sticking with the farm sim stuff on this channel. I'm thinking about doing a second channel that has the ATS, ETS, and all the other farms, or all the other sim games, not farm sim, all the other sim games like Flight Sim, House Flipper, Car Mechanic, all that other stuff, and some bigger title games over on a separate channel, and keep this one strictly farm sim stuff. Not sure if I want to do that yet. I've got enough extra time to do that, and we've already got the schedule pretty much filled on the farm sim content for a while, as far as the series that we have going. And if something new comes up, we'll just replace a series with a new one. This one right here is going to stick around for a while. The roleplay one, I don't know exactly where I'm going with that one just yet. The Farmville, North Carolina, I do enjoy that map, but there's a lot of other maps that I would love to check out and maybe do a series on, so we may end up replacing that one soon, even though we haven't really gotten that far on it. So we'll see about that. I don't know, it just depends on how I'm feeling on that map. But yeah, so what do you guys think about, I know most of you here, well, just about all of you are here for the farm sim stuff, but there was some interest in the ATS and some of the other games, other sim games. So, you know, what do you guys think? Drop down the suggestions and stuff in the comments, and I'll take a look at those over the next couple of days and decide on what we will do as far as that goes. And I mean, obviously, if you're not interested in anything other than farm sim, then you know, that's no worries. But if there's a few comments or so that would like to see some of the other stuff, then I may go ahead and fire it up. I do have it already set up, I haven't really done anything with it yet, so I don't even have a channel picture or nothing. So but yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments below. I would love to keep going with the ATS stuff and definitely get some flight sim stuff going on a separate channel, so let me know and I'll go from there. But let's get rid of that. So let's see, we're at 50% and we're almost done with our first headland pass, so we should be okay. We'll have to bring our other tractor out with the wagon so we can fill it up and take it down to sell it. So, but yeah, the direction that we're going with this series, we're going to get some pigs, and we may look into doing that towards the end of this episode, maybe. We'll see how much money we have, and we'll just have to buy food from the store until we can produce our own food for them. And then obviously we have to look into the slurry storage and the slurry tanks and all that stuff in order to use it for either fertilizer or sell it. Don't think there's a place to sell slurry on this map. I'll have to double check. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're heading with this. This is going to take a little while to harvest this field, so I am going to go ahead and maybe throw a time lapse up. Maybe not, I don't know. We'll see. Well, you guys are going to know here in just a second, but I'll have to make that decision when I'm editing. I'm going to go ahead and keep recording while I harvest this field, and I'll make a decision while editing. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. So we'll throw this into either a time lapse or just a jump cut, and I'll see you guys at the end. Alright, so we finished up this field, got the harvest done, got the grain cart over there with the rest of it in there. You might notice that big towering silo right there. That is new. I went ahead and picked up one of those and threw that in here so I didn't have to keep going back and forth to the store while the harvest was going on, because I threw this on a course play just to kind of save a little bit of time as far as getting some stuff done as far as recording goes. So we need to get out here to this tractor and bring this in, and we'll probably just go ahead and fill it up and start taking it down to sell. Now I did take all the lettuce down, got that sold. We're at 44,400, and after I get this sold, we're going to see how much money we have. I've already taken a look around a little bit in the store and the construction and everything, and decided on doing pigs today. So we'll go ahead and sell all of this and see how much we get, and go from there. So let's get this filled up and start making our way down to the store, making all these trips back and forth with all this grain, all this canola, and see how much money we get, and I'll bring you guys back in. Alright, so we're down here at the train yard, and I want to show you guys this real quick, how this works. So if you look up there at the top, it says tip side right. So I switch it to the right side, so when I come in, all I have to do is pull up next to this and dump it. So that's already running, and all I have to do is pull up next to it, and it should give me the trigger to dump this right there. So if we go ahead and dump that, it's going into the train car, and we are selling it. So let's see how much we get for this. $8,364 plus the $167 environmental score. So that's how that works. I'll leave that auger pipe running while I'm doing this, and I will knock out the rest of this and bring you guys back in as soon as we're on our last load, so you can see how much money we have. Alright, you guys, we are back with our final last little bit of canola, 575 liters. Had to come all the way down here for this little bit, but it is what it is. When I get it all sold, you can see where we're at on our money. Looking very, very good. So let's get this thing set up next to this. And there it is. Last bit of canola done. $765 on top of that, so we're at $113,000. We are looking very good on money. So with that, let's first actually go ahead and I honestly, I don't know if this has to be running, because I don't know, I'll have to do some testing to know for sure if that's got to be running in order to dump it, or unless running it is just to move it. I don't know. But yeah, let's get back up to the farm, and I will sleep through the night and get it back to daylight, so so we can see what we're doing. What we're gonna do is look at the pig pens and possibly another piece of land. We will see, and I just took the wrong direction. So yeah, let me get back up to the farm, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, we're back at the farm, and I went ahead and slept through the night, so it's daytime. We can see we got a couple of pallets of lettuce that can be sold, but we'll deal with that later. So first things first is we're going to go ahead and drop in a pig pen right here. So let's go to construction, and let's go to animals and pigs, and we're just going to start with a small one for now. Let's get it squared up with this fence. That's looking good. So I'm thinking maybe right about here. right there. So that's 28,000 gone. So pigs. I don't think I'm gonna buy pigs this episode, and here's why. So we got the pen down, all right. So that's good. That's step one. We're not gonna buy the pigs this episode because I want to get us a solid source of continuous money, and in order to do that, I need to buy another piece of land that has logs. This one right here has a ton of logs on it, trees, 32. And it's right here next to the train yard where we can sell it quickly. We can cut it down, sell it, come back out, cut some more, sell. It'd be a quick turnaround on the money. And then we will buy some pigs to go in our pen. I will cut down some trees and stuff between episodes, so I may show a little bit of logging in the next episode just to put some logging in there, but the majority of it's going to be done off camera in between episodes. Get some money, get some pigs, and then I want to look at maybe buying either 15 or 16 so we can expand, like do another field of this entire area, and while doing that, while making some money with the logs, I will upgrade our equipment, get some bigger tractors and cultivators, plows, and all that stuff, and let's start cranking up the progress on this map and get some things done. So with that, let's go ahead and buy that piece of land. Let's go ahead and buy 32. It's gonna be 85,000. All right, so now we have $35 left, but that's all right because now we can sell logs. I already have a chainsaw, and we have a little log trailer that we can run short logs on, and then we'll buy the log forks for the front loader, and get a bigger trailer to run some bigger logs and all that stuff to buy some more stuff. So that's where we're at on this one, you guys. That's gonna be it for this one, and hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button. Feel free to comment down below and subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and I will catch you guys in the next one.